Go on massive one of the pan me there, you know. Yeah man, me I share that beer can baked chicken recipe with you, all Jamaican style, my style. You see me? Yeah man, so I'm using 3 pounds of chicken that already washed with all-purpose flour. Yes, you can use all-purpose flour to wash your chicken, especially when you're gonna put it in the oven, because the all-purpose flour helps to retains the moisture in the chicken. I mean, unlike the vinegar, the lemon or the lime, you know, them kind of suck out the moisture out of the chicken. Don't get me wrong, they are excellent to wash meat with, but them take out some of the moisture. So I use the all-purpose flour, especially when I'm gonna put the chicken into the oven. So I'm using a piece of paper towel to pat dry the chicken to get rid of the excess water. And I did not trim away the excess fats because I'm going to put the chicken into the oven, so I need the fats to render to help to keep the chicken moist while it is in the hot oven baking, because my family does not like dry out chicken, you see me. But if you will be following this recipe, you can always remove the fats. The choice is yours. So now I am using my fingers to loosen the skin because I want to rub some vegetable oil all over the chicken, including under the skin, and I want to rub spices under the skin as well. The vegetable oil is to help to retain moisture in the chicken while it is in the oven baking. I'm doing all of that because my family does not like dry out chicken. Yeah man. So I'm gonna make a simple spice blend. I'm using some all-purpose seasoning. No, this is not all-purpose. This is Badia complete seasoning. A little bit of Lorry seasoned salt, black pepper, paprika, chicken seasoning, a little bit of all-purpose. Gonna give it a good stir. The fresh herbs, I'm using 1 stalk scallion, 1 hot pepper, half of 1 small onion, and 2 cloves garlic that I roughly chopped. So I'm using about 4 teaspoons of vegetable oil. You can use whatever oil of your choice. Yeah man, so I am rubbing the oil all over the chicken as well as into the cavity of the chicken as well, under the skin of the chicken, you know, just to keep the chicken moist while it is in the oven baking. For additional heat, I added 2 teaspoons of chili powder to the spice blend. So now I am gonna rub the spice blend all over the chicken. Why I added the chili powder? Because the hot pepper is not hot, right? So you don't know, say for me to enjoy the food, it must be a bit spicy, not overly spicy, but a bit spicy. You don't know. Yeah man, love pepper. Well, not love pepper, but I can't eat food without pepper. Yeah man, no, nah burn up my stomach lining. Like me say, nah feel extra spicy, but must be not lean. So I am rubbing the spices all over the chicken into the cavity as well. So I am also adding a little bit of salt to the chicken, even though the spices contain salt. Well, some amount of salt, but I still have to use salt. You don't know, because the chicken will taste as if it needs salt. So I have to use salt. Yeah man, just rub up everything together. And so after seasoning the chicken, I am gonna allow it to marinate for at least 20 minutes so that all the flavors can blend together. I am using 1 can of sorrel beer that I washed with soap water. So the can was on the window, still in the sun, so the beer is a bit warm. So I pour some of the beer into a container And then I'm going to use a knife to open the beer can, and then put some, well, not some, put all of the fresh herbs that I cut up earlier into the beer can. Yeah, man, the fresh herbs and the sorrel beer will infuse flavor inside of the chicken. And then I am pouring water into the container that I pour some of the beer into. I put the beer can into a roasting pan, and then I brush it with a little bit of vegetable oil so that it can be easily removed after the chicken is baked. And then I place the chicken onto the beer can. So the beer can inserted into the cavity of the chicken so that the chicken can sit upright. So meanwhile the oven is preheated, it is not heated up as yet. So I am just rearranging the oven rocks, and then I'm gonna place the container with the beer and the water, I call it beer water, into the oven. This will, provides steam in the oven so that the chicken will not dry out while it is baking. Bake the chicken for 1 hour and 40 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. 20 minutes before the total cooking time, I remove the water from the oven so that the chicken skin can crisp up a bit. Chicken is baked and it is moist, and I can taste the sorrel beer when I eat the chicken, especially on the inside. Yeah, and the day after, you can even taste the sorrel beer more. Yeah, man, and I use the drippings to make a sauce. I didn't record that. And, some people are saying that with the beer can method, the chicken does not eat up enough for the beer to distribute, or the inside of the chicken won't bake because of the beer can. Speak for yourself. Let me speak for myself. It works. I can actually taste the beer and inside of the chicken is baked. I don't know if it's because I use the Jamaican beer, because you don't know, say our products are up there and full of flavor. So maybe you can try it with the Jamaican restaurant beer, man. If you can't get the sorrel beer, you understand. So let me tell you something. I can't even describe this chicken how it nice. Yeah, man. I am gonna make the real Jamaican back, not the internet back, the real Jamaican back. There's actually an ingredient called back. It is found in the hills. That's how the entire back thing come in. You understand? So as soon as I source all the ingredients, stay tuned for that recipe. Yeah, man. So thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe. Click the post notification bell.